Good morning, YouTube. It's another Tuesday morning going to work. It's been about 2 weeks since the last one. I just got back from vacation, and this video is probably going to go out much later than I recorded. I've been trying to queue up some videos because there's a lot of days where I don't really want to make a YouTube video. And I still want to get to that 100 videos, but it's definitely hard to do a video every day. There's a lot of days where you're just not in the mood to really say anything, but you kind of just do it anyway. But then there's some days where you are in the mood to make a couple videos. And one of the challenges I've noticed the most when doing this is just when people are around, it feels like I'm less inclined to make a video. I've tried to go on walks and like record videos on walks, but like it's just kind of like still weird to me to be like vlogging in public. Ooh, wow, that's a bright sun. But like, I guess it's just, it still feels unnatural. Like, I'm not really like a YouTuber. It's just kind of like, who's that weird guy with a camera who's talking to himself? And, I don't know, I guess that's like what you do, but it just still feels like, I need to break out of that shell. So even when I'm like alone, sometimes like right now, like when I'm in front of the computer, I usually write down like some notes that I want to talk about. And when I'm in the car or something like this, it's really just off the cuff. I turn the record button on, and when I get to my destination, that's when I stop. And I guess that's what this video is. I literally woke up, got ready for the day, and didn't have coffee, and I'm just kind of driving and seeing what comes out. And it's probably not interesting, but I don't know. I think it's like I still think that like the purpose of the channel isn't really to get a lot of views. It's just to kind of record this segment of my life and just kind of to have it to look back on. I did get, I mean, this isn't gonna sound like too many views, but I did upload a video about a Muffin Monster, and that one got, I mean, it's not a lot of views for like the average person, but when you have about like an average of like 7 views per video, and this one video gets like 830, then it's kind of a lot of views. So that was pretty cool to watch that kind of go up. I think it's kind of hit a peak, and it's sort of leveling off. I think maybe like, you know, it appealed to, it was like a target demographic for some people and just showed up on there. I think it was a YouTube short, so maybe it's just something that like people don't actually click on, and just kind of scrolls by and auto plays, but it's still cool to see that. I don't think I make a lot of that content on a regular basis, so that probably was like an anomaly occurrence. Part of me does think about, like, you know, I was talking to Julia about this, and she was saying that I should make like a TikTok, because I guess that's the platform for like YouTube short related content. And while I was on vacation, I kind of just mass posted a bunch of just short videos that were easy to, I guess, maybe I already had them filmed or something like that, just to kind of keep the train going, so to speak. But I don't know if I really want to do TikTok, because I think that TikTok is kind of limiting, and in a sense that you can't really do like the long 20-30 minute videos that I do, which probably aren't really that interesting anyway. But I think that, you know, this is kind of just an experiment to see what happens at the end of the day. I think this video might be around the 30 video mark, might be just under. I think I have videos scheduled for like almost the next week or so. So it's cool to have that backlog just to kind of alleviate some of the pressure. I think that what I was talking about in my habits video, like just doing the you know, not really like putting, and same with the return on investment, not putting like too much effort into it, just to kind of get it out there and in the system, kind of makes it easier to get to the 100 videos. So I guess this is more of like a checkpoint video, just to check in. I do notice some constraints with, sorry, I'm just trying to merge in here. Another constraint I kind of notice is like, if I do like a public video, or like a video that's not very like, you know, a lot of people, or maybe it's something that, I guess I'll just say, if I have a video with other people, and then posting it, it is kind of like an extra layer to think about, like, am I like allowed to post this? Like, there's a lot of that with like posting videos that, like, I guess I thought of like 10 years ago when I was like making YouTube channels for fun about like copyrights, like no music. But really it's like, I'm thinking of like, am I like allowed to, because we'll go to like events, right, and I'll like film us at the events, but I'm like, am I allowed to post this because there's like public people at this event? And like I see videos of, you know, like people vlogging, like I think I remember people were making like Pokemon Go videos back in the day of them just like walking around town, or just normal vlogging of them walking around town. So maybe, I don't know, like I think this would be like definitely a thing if I was like a bigger YouTuber, but I guess it's just good to think about these things ahead of time. There's like a lot of things where even showing my face like in a YouTube video, is that like something that is like a safety or security thing? Like, so many people show their faces in YouTube videos, but like I guess you're taking the extra leap to put yourself out there, and like, you know, over time videos reveal information, and is that like something that's safe, and should I stop doing it for that reason? I don't know. I guess like, you know, 30 videos in, just kind of thinking about like the implications of making videos, I guess. Like, I still want to make the 100 videos, but at what cost? You know, that return on investment. But I like to think of myself as someone where it's like, if I create a challenge for myself, I like to do it. And I'm kind of 30% in already, so, and I definitely can see myself coming to the kind of end goal, finish line. That's just one of the constraints I had this morning. And yeah, like I didn't really plan on talking about what the constraints are in making YouTube videos. Just kind of turned on the camera because, you know, this would be a good time to film something. But with writing also, I don't know, well, this kind of made me think of it just now. There's this thing with writing where I noticed when I was doing the 100 diary entries in 100 days challenge kind of thing. It was fictional diary entries, but once a day. And when you kind of do that, you get in that rhythm. There's definitely days where you don't want to write, just like there's days where you don't want to film. And sometimes you can create like pretty decent content if you just sort of, I don't want to say suck it up and do it, but like, you know, you just kind of, I guess, just do it, and you write something. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but at the end of the day, it's there, and you know, it's something that I guess I have noticed that on days where I don't film things, I feel less productive. So at whatever, you know, this is, I definitely think that that's kind of like a positive of making the YouTube videos, going back to that return on investment. Like, just kind of that self-fulfilling ounce of dopamine that you get for creating something and being like, you know, this was a moment in time. It might not be the most entertaining moment in time, but this was a moment in time that we can, you know, look back on, and this is what the thought process was. And maybe they were good thoughts, maybe they were bad thoughts, but you know, they were thoughts, and you know, take that what you may. But I think that, you know, 10 minutes of just nonsense talking is good enough. We're almost there, so we'll cut it off here. But yeah, have a good day, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.